All right, we're gonna head upstairs. The carpet is nice, won't beat a dead horse. I know you don't care, but I see it, I call it. They did a really crappy seam job. Like, I can see every seam of this. Like, don't get me wrong, that's hard to do. Like, carpet, everyone's like, oh, carpet's so easy. It's not. It's real hard to do. But they did a real crappy seam job. I can see it. Oh, someone went in the attic. All this stuff on the floor wasn't here. There's the attic. I ain't going up there. So, I mean, I will if you want me to, but I really don't want to. So I'm just going to say no right now. But carpet's easy to replace. I know you hate carpet. So at the top of the stairs, we're going to the left. This is the primary. New windows. Excuse me. New windows. You can put anything you want in here as far as space. It is an older door. Like some rust down there at the bottom. This is broken. It's just an older door. You can kind of see how it's all foggy and like musty in between the panes. This is broken. Same thing with this door. Old screen door. Lots of gaps in here. Now this is nice. I feel solid standing here. This is like a rubber. It looks like it's been replaced. My only concern with having this is these seams here, because you know water getting in between there. You know that. You know it is. This could be treated lumber, could not be treated lumber, but it's new. It's very new. Roof looks great, flashing looks great, windows look great. There's that wonky light that comes out of the soffit there. But this is nice. There's a gas line if you wanted to come out here and grill your breakfast or dinner. This is really, oh, you could do a zip line. Yeah, you could do a zip line. I don't think I went outside on the porch in my last video. I'll just say this about this. That is broke. You'll need a new fence there. Some rotted wood, not all rotted wood. There's also a gas line there for a grill. That bench seat probably needs to get replaced. This is okay. This is okay. Is it the prettiest? No. But it's okay. But just for time's sake, because I know these videos are going to take forever to load. What was there? Something electrical was there that they caulked over. But just for time purposes, that's my commentary on the porch. All right. In here, we've got... I don't feel any sagging floors. Like every now and then I might run across like, oh, this is sloping inside, but it's not terrible, right? There's a carpet seam there. Older vanity style mirror. Older sink. Water runs. Like this is vintage. I actually like these because I'm a weirdo like that. All right, closet. For such a large primary and such a large home, I would expect a bigger walk-in closet, but here we are. And just for size reference, here I am in the corner. Tile floor, like this was updated recently. They didn't bother replacing the vanity. It is still very much 80s. This is tile. This is, oh yeah, I remember this guy. Yeah. Little missing grout right there. Not a big deal. We obviously spoke about this guy. I'm not going to turn this on because I don't know enough about this I mean, I know how to operate it, but we're not going to do that. In here, the only thing I don't like about this, and this is just me being picky, is I gotta walk in here, I gotta turn this on, I'm getting wet while I'm turning this on. Know what I'm saying? Like, I can't move this to the side where it points here when I turn it on. I'm literally getting wet here. And then I gotta walk out. It'd be way better if there's a door here where you could just open the door, turn it on without having to come into the shower to turn it on. But that's me being picky. Still a nice shower. All right, the grout in here looks fine. The drain looks fine. This was fairly new and it was actually done appropriate. Like, this looks great. This looks fine, looks solid. All right. Same thing with the floor. Whoever did this floor did a great job. Original floor probably. Sinks are lower. Bathtub, one solid unit. Probably need to replace or maybe paint. We don't have, typically there's like cord around here and it's caulked. There is none. Very big, deep closet. Again, flooring's easy. Bedroom 2. Bedroom 2. You have double closets in here with wood shelves. Very good size closet. And then you have this little nook here. And this is just 4 walls and some paint and flooring. This bedroom is a little smaller, actually. Again, very surprised with all this space, how small this is. Me personally, like, you get like a twin, maybe a full size here and like a dresser here. I'd say full size and dresser, and then you just have like a little pathway. That room is much bigger. You get a queen in there. And then obviously your room is ginormous. Sorry if I sound snooty on the video. I don't mean to be. All right. I'm not going up there, just so you know. I'm not going up there. But that's the upstairs. Am I scared of this house? No. But I don't do foundational stuff. I know a little bit about it based on prior clients. I had a client, and see, this kind of slopes a little bit. I had a prior client buy a house. They did a foundation inspection. JES supposedly, quote unquote, fixed it. A year later, she had to get Hawk foundation out, and it cost her $60,000, and she pissed. Because she did do all the right things. She got the inspection. We negotiated the repair. I think JES charged the sellers like almost 18 grand, but they never came back to reinspect their work. And then a year later, I mean, she got kids. The entire floor was sinking, so she had to have the entire perimeter of her house dug out. They installed steel beams, they reinforced with concrete, and then they put it all back together, and it cost her $60,000. So again, I don't know a lot about foundations, but obviously something to think about when you buy a home that's on a slope and you have the soil erosion. You know what, while I'm thinking about it, what's on my time? I got 9 minutes. Okay. While I'm thinking about it, I did notice a couple things like after I turned the video off outside. So let me run out here real quick and try and catch those. Got a big crack there. So this is cracked. This is lifted, like I can't glide my foot over it. So this edge is sunk, this is lifted. The reason this is important is, remember me, those steps are completely pulled away. Look at the soil erosion from here. And these steps, you've got rotted boards here. So obviously we need something. I don't know what that looks like, okay? So please don't kill me that I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. But the pool looks great. Not very deep. I would say maybe 6 feet deep. So it's more of a jumping pool than a, what's it called? Like a diving pool. I don't think it has a pool heater. It's got one light there. This is probably like 3 feet and then it trails off there. Alright, I hope this video helps.